Let's go. Ini dia bangnya game ketiga, match point. Ini siapa yang menang ini? Onyx atau Aurora?
Fredrin is
Let's
also
go, kita
Fredrin.
langsung masuk ke game yang ketiga. Ini
Welcome.
dia.
Action.
Siapa yang menang ini?
Suspense. Right here.
Kelranya
Especially
petir
Kelra back
favorit
on
ya.
Ranger, it's the more stable.
Ranger.
Yes.
Compared to a lot of what? Sorry.
Oh, I thought we were comparing to the Moscow
Compared to
because
the
that was the
usual.
conversation. But
Even the Moscow is actually a bit 50-50, right?
Yep.
Harus Doming
Finally, nice to hear once again the crowd.
nggak dikasih pakai Harit lagi.
Yep.
It's really loud right now as you can see Kelra versus Dominic.
Nasty. That's a usual gold lane matchup we see. That's how we're used to seeing it.
Oh, even the EXP lane. Sort of expected, I'd say. So whether or not he's still able to get out of there and contribute to the first objective, the first turtle, I think that's going to dictate a lot in how
Yes.
this game is going to turn out.
Just because I think he's gonna have a bit of a better fight the moment that he gets the bravest fighter.
Yeah.
But for now, it's CC with the big advantage. He doesn't need that curtain call right away. You just want to go take that fight as soon as possible.
Ooh. King Kong picks up level 4 first. Slightly earlier, just slightly earlier than Demon Kai. So I feel like they're being very efficient still. Oh, wait.
Waduh, terpaksa flicker.
An early flicker from Super Friends.
Wow. Imagine how fast the rotations are going so far. If we've been through slow games, I don't think this is going to be a slow game
Oh yeah.
based on the tempo that's going on
This
in
is
both
a-
the Joy and the Yi Sun Shin.
This is a 12-minute, 59-second game for
Wow.
Wow. Down to the last second.
Okay.
Wait, 12 what? 12
minutes.
Wait a minute. Demon Kite
Oh!
goes
Masih
for the
selamat di
turtle.
sana.
That was fast.
Oh.
Now Edward Landshaker's gonna connect
Masuk ke
onto
dalam dia, loh.
Brusco. There is no space for him to evade that. Kirk finally soaking up the damage for Onyx Philippines. That's gonna be a 2-for-none trade. Aurora secures the turtle. Light still hanging around. He's able to back off the glorious pathway. No casualties for Aurora.
His level 4 came just in time.
Just in the nick of time. Oh my god.
I could have been traded there by Onyx. King Kong was trying to take the kill, but my goodness, Light coming in clutch.
Kelranya
This is
Baru
why
saja
we
level
put
4.
so much emphasis on when he gets his hands on the high loss, because
Yeah.
look at how well Aurora are playing together. Even despite the way that Kirk has managed the XP lane, Edward still went in, landed their shatter, takes down Brusco, and Light was just there to see it through. He was just standing beside his teammates and soaking up the damage.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about as well. Like how good Edward can actually pilot this hero. And you can also tell some pretty strong moves here
Diangkat.
from the Bionic.
Tsunami Slam committed down. Super Friends is gonna pick up a kill. Demon Kai goes in with the electrifying beats to shut down King
Dipaksa
Kong.
loh.
Here's the response from Brusco and Friends.
Oh!
2-for-1 trade. Aurora loses 2.
Oh, and even in the gold lane, that could have been a solo. So much action happening
Spicy.
in this game. But yeah, Demon Kite badly wanted to take the kill onto King Kong. Definitely will be slowing down the process a bit more for Onyx, considering that Aurora's been the more successful team so far in the team fights that we're seeing. And since Dominic Kite has been managing the lane so well, you don't get to see Aurora and the need for them to rotate as much on the gold lane. So the pressure's all over the jungle of Onyx Philippines and the EXP lane. So they're
Masuknya
able to provide
dapat
more
shield.
assistance to Edward, help him get out. And in turn, King Kong, we see how
Ini dia tahap
he's
pertama.
slowly starting to struggle just in terms of him being able to secure his resources.
Yeah, they're not rushing as well, Edward. I just noticed he doesn't go like, what do you call that? War axe first. He
Yeah.
goes straight for the boot, complete it, go for the fight.
Brusco jump. There's a Purify from Yue though. Here comes a Sun from Light. So that's an ultimate down for the side of Onyx Philippines. SOD already dropped down. Here comes the KK connection. Ultimate drop down onto Domingite and he survives. Meanwhile, Light taking a lot of damage from Kirk and Prince. Here comes Edward. RWF drop down. Edward with the bravest fighter. Forced out the vengeance of Kirk. He might be able to take him down. One more hit.
Masih mati.
And US steals away the kill. One down for Onyx.
Such perfect timing! Both the real world and the bravest fighter?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful to watch.
The real bravest fighter.
Oh.
I was going to say the real fighter, but yeah. short. The real bravest
Yeah,
fighter.
Real
Another
bravest fighter world. There.
Oh my goodness. Just look at how in sync Edward and Yue are. I feel like it's been a while since we saw Yue on a hero like this.
Yeah.
Because it's always been the Navarias. Previously, it's also been the
Selenas.
Kimmys, the Valentinas. But now on the Eve, we missed seeing this. And he's using the adjustment so well. Those clutch damage.
Eh.
Edward!
Masih mati dong.
Oh my
But
God.
Onyx answers back in the mid. Here comes Light with a glorious pathway. 2 down for the side of Sonic. Super Prince enters in with a Lantern Flare, trying to catch Demon Kite, who has the electrifying beats. Another favorable trade for Aurora.
And we're seeing XP Diff right now. Edward solo kill on the top side.
Yeah, he may have struggled in the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning.
I don't think that I don't think that matters anymore. It was just all in the beginning.
That was the best way to do it.
Biningging maho.
That is a professional broadcaster right there. Thank you, Brigida.
Okay,
But you're correct, absolutely.
yeah, things look so much better now for Aurora. Now that
And
they're
then
able to work
item-item
together,
niya,
they're able to
equipment
group
na.
up. They're not entirely reliant on just getting through the laning phase. I still feel like that is going to be a crucial and important part, but it's not that they're limited in terms of that anymore. Even looking at the gold right now,
Edward.
Domin Kite is just up ahead. Oh,
Another jump. Paired up with the ultimate coming in from King Kong. Edward is
What?
still alive. Here
What?
comes Light with the revitalize. That's what they're gonna connect. We're waiting for
Salamat
Dominic
dong.
entrance. Here he is. Brusco quite low. Cannot jump away. Another member down. Aurora finds
Yeah,
one.
Edward.
Yeah, that was a solid engagement. I don't think Aurora, or sorry, I don't think Onyx expected Aurora to fight after they failed the initial engage with Yue.
I will never ever doubt a Lapu Lapu.
Yeah.
No.
Anymore. Once he gets the bravest fighter, when he gets to land those skills, he will survive as long as there are enemies nearby who, of course, do not have burst damage. And in
Yeah.
that case, I think Onyx
Yeah.
did not have enough. So now they get another free objective for 3k gold up ahead for Aurora. And look at Domin Kite and how he's leading the gold leadership
Oh, man.
board.
I also don't know if that's an Edward thing or a Lapu Lapu thing. Chat, what do you
That
think?
is true.
It's an Edward thing.
Is it an Edward thing?
Yeah. After observing his 500
Nakakalaw niya,
games,
bang.
I know it's an Edward thing.
Wow, you were there for all 5 months.
I was there. I was also consistent supporting him.
Oh, there you go.
I think.
You're not sure.
Okay, but that's
You even watch the scrims, right? When
Yeah.
you watch a stream and everything.
I'm actually their shadow coach.
Okay.
There you go.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Confirmed.
Ingan is a very consistent supporter of Mr.
Consistent. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Ooh,
Said
and
consistent a lot.
one of the great supports so far for Aurora was actually Light, the clutch revitalize. That's why Edward was able to out-sustain a lot of damage from Onyx.
Man, this game is accelerating to such a fast pace here. I'm not sure if Onyx is going to be ready for this mid game.
Electrifying beats.
Okay.
Oh, he was able to force out the curtain call
Yeah,
first
he
there.
did.
That's
Yue
not bad.
also picks up the Divine Glaive. That's a lot more damage that you could expect from the Eve. Oh, Law and Order.
Lantern Flare, Crimson Beacon. Here
Diangkat.
comes the jump coming in from Brusco. But just look at the
Ini.
damage of
Masih selamat
Aurora.
dong.
Still no casualties, but the turret down bottom might go down. Demon Kite trying to chase right after King Kong. Domin Kite enters in, still no casualties again, and Aurora is going to fall back and wait for the minions and try to push the mid lane turret.
Just can't touch him.
Imagine that much pressure. And now Demon Kite has the Holy Crystal.
Jump.
Making a play.
Brusco. No ultimate still. Aurora
Masih
wasn't successful in taking down
selamat
the
dong
mid lane, and
Domin
Onyx
Kite.
Philippines was able to defend.
Right, after all said and done, that's 4.4k gold lead for Aurora. I would say that's as good as it can get, at least for now. And Domin Kite rather, is quite untouchable on this Moskov, at least for now.
He's still leading up against Kelra. And he already has the Trinity build
The Trinity build.
in his arsenal.
That's how you do it.
So they definitely will be a lot more aggressive from this point onwards. We could expect Domin Kite to even start things up, maybe. And I admire the patience even when the SOD lands. The timings in which he decides to go in. It's just
Hey,
really
so still-
perfectly timed, but here we go!
Seal from
Malah
Brusco.
dapat
King Kong
si
secures the
King
Lord.
Kong.
This is sign for Onyx to back off. Brusco is going to be sacrificial lamb, but Demon Kite wants to extend the trade. That's going to be a Brusco for Lord, and Onyx steals away.
That's a very crucial steal because if they gave that away, that would have been a big problem. They would need more clear. And let's not forget, like, as much as the hotfix was good, the Zushin is just not for clearing.
Yep. Somehow, Aurora are still able to manage this though. Dominkite will not let it go any further. And Onyx might have to walk away for now. Oh, this is still Aurora seemingly pushing forward as if they did not lose on the
Ipak siya dong.
objective.
Right, very confident.
So D,
Nggak mungkin, nggak mungkin.
Dominkite used it just to make sure
Really
to slow
do
down
namanya.
Onyx Philippines and take a top lane turret with them.
Stole away the
And
purple.
He also got the purple buff.
All right, so we're even Stevens right now, at least for now. But again, the map is like 70% Aurora controlled. I don't think you can walk into the Onyx jungle and still feel safe at this point,
Yeah.
despite having the Mountain Shocker available, at least for them for a decent chance.
Yep. And this lack of damage is definitely gonna catch up bit by bit. Look at Edward already securing the Queen's Wings as well. It's gonna be a lot more harder for Onyx to take him down if they're not able to pour in the right amount of resources, and if they do not get to isolate him well enough. On the other hand though, I feel like Aurora, they still might want to be a bit more careful about the next steps that they do. They have the Purify spells, but one crucial setup from Brusco could still drastically change the flow of the game. And that cannot be Demon Kite. That cannot be Yue or Dominkite. But that's the thing, like I don't think the Purify spells can just be forced out
Mana
of
ini warnanya
Aurora
nih?
easily.
Yeah. So Onyx Philippines really needs to pick their fights. A good pick off, secure the kill, make sure that Aurora
Sorry.
can't go head to head 5v5.
I just laughed a little bit when I said you can't force a Purify. I was gonna check how many people have the Purify, and then the graphic blocked me. Yeah, it's you and people only guy with the Purify.
Oh.
There's two of
Udah
them. All
sakit
right,
Kelra.
Those are the main targets.
the main target. But
Hindi
now it's
itemnya.
proving the US playing relatively safe as well in this one. I haven't
Mas
seen him
kopnya,
get caught out
WON
too
udah jadi.
much. Even with
Terakhir
Brusco
harus
on
kok
like, again,
kayak-
aggressive heroes like the Kalea. I guess Brusco just having a
Sementara
bad day
Kelra
today with the
pakai
Kalea.
Yeah.
In
Terus
this game
duluan,
and in the
baru
previous
WON
one,
kayaknya.
I guess I don't blame him. It's just so hard to play Kalea, especially with a lineup that goes very in your face.
Yeah, very mobile lineup paired up with Purifies. It's gonna be hard for Brusco to actually make plays. And now Lord spawn in the bottom side of the map. Still, Onyx Philippines, they have a chance of contesting for this, but they know that Kelra just came
Dapat
from the
siapa
top
lagi nih?
side. Even Kite go waiting for the
sekarang
entry.
dong.
Look at the damage from Dominic.
Mati.
Follows up with the
Kirknya.
kill. One member down immediately. SOD is gonna miss. Onyx Philippines will
Terpaksa
have to
mundur
concede
Onyxnya lah.
this Lord to Aurora.
Man,
Yue! Yeah!
that happened so quickly.
Those were just a couple of spears from Dominkite and then the finishing Void Crystal from Yue.
That was clean. Oh, man. And that just goes to show where our players are, where Aurora is right now, in terms of how spicy they can get. Even Keller
Oh my
is getting
God.
hit by Collapse damage.
Apa itu?
Dominkite was clutch. RWM coming in from US. Super Prince was able to stay alive. Kellera,
Lordnya belum masuk loh.
okay. King Kong
Dijebol
has his
ya.
ultimate, but Aurora was able to take the inhibitor turret, and they still have the Lord marching up top.
Oh, it's so tricky to position yourself. Even the damage from the passive, even when it's just the turret that's being targeted by Dominkite is no joke.
Yeah, you're not even the target
Dijebol
here.
kan.
Not even the target.
Here comes the
Helos
charge,
na cepat
Life
kali.
leading it with a glorious pathway. Lord kept in check, Super Prince trying to work on Edward, curtain call already used up. Edward, immortality pop, Brusco jumps in and they're able to clear out the Lord.
Tombaknya.
SOD coming in from Dominkite, not gonna pop it anymore. Two inhibitor turrets taken down and Aurora is enjoying every
Aurora
moment
yang
of
mundur.
it.
They're playing very conservatively here, and I am all for it, especially for Roar right now. Just pinning down the advantage Onyx might have. Any opening is going to be slowed.
Ayo,
Two
bakal
individual
di-jam
turrets
now.
removed.
Amazing defense. shown to us here by Onyx. They really tried to
Pantas
spread out their
selalu
resources as much as they can. And
lagu
even though they lost
Hylos.
2 base turrets in the process, they've been able to minimize what Aurora could have potentially done. At least for them, the timings in which the Lantern Flare stacks came in, that Land Shaker which never got to land from Edward too, I think those were really key factors into or as to how that entire team fight panned out. It was only the immortality that they got away from Edward, but still that meant something because it was forced, or it forced them to back away, not play as aggressively anymore, and so we could not expect as much follow-up from Aurora. Not to mention the fact that they also do not have the real-world manipulation in US hands at that time because he was already able to use it previously in that previous siege. So everything just fell into place for Onyx, at least for now, but it could be different if Aurora decides to go for another siege with all their resources intact.
Paksa kah?
Oh, no purple buff again
Speaking of resources,
for King
that's
Kong, yeah.
another -1 on the resource bar. Man. All right, this is going to be really tricky for for Onyx to navigate because your initiation potential is almost 0.
Yeah.
Right? All you have to do is kind of just rely on Aurora to really mess up very badly because you can't just dive in with a curtain call. You can't just go in with a tsunami slam.
Yep.
So what do you do?
Force out the Purifies from Super Fitz Lantern Fair Crimson Beacon, but
Yeah, but it's best if they get
Yeah.
something out of it because Brusco also has the fleeting time now.
yeah.
So
Nomor yang kedua.
he can have a bit more tsunami slams available and up for whatever side that they want to do
Dulu
for
pas
an
saya.
extended team fight. But can they even extend a
Wait.
team fight?
Kirk is low.
They're just blitzing the Lord because they know that Onyx can't go in. RWM
Puryo
already
itu
dropped down.
tombaknya.
So they gotta connect. King Kong gone. Kelro might be the next to fall here. Brusco quite low. He's getting chased down by 3. Kirk caught in the mix. Here comes Ava.
Alah, 2-1 dong.
Brusco being chased by Edward. Super Friends alone to defend the wave.
Iya,
Pushing in
Aurora.
for
2 monster dibunuh mereka loh.
2v5 Brusco gone. Super Friends next to fall. The Sonics are blinded by
kill.
lights of Aurora.
Skillnya dipecahkan.